Hey everyone, this is Josie at the Toronto Tool Library back with some handy tips for tools. Last week we learned about regular drills and impact drivers. In this week we're going to be stepping it up and looking at some specialized tools for tougher materials like brick and concrete. You may be wondering why you can't just use a regular drill for these items, and we're going to tell you why. Regular drills provide a constant rotary torque, which is great for putting holes into softer materials like wood or MDF, but they lack the power to put holes into things like concrete. Hammer drills, much like the impact drills we covered last week, also provide a rotary action, but as well as an impact action to help pulverize the material. This makes them ideal for masonry or concrete because not only will the impact action pulverize the material, but the rotating action will extract the material out of the hole. Because hammer drills actually use an impact action, their bits are going to look much different than a regular bit. For a masonry bit, you're going to notice that they always have these small wings on the sides. These wings crush and pulverize the material, which then directs it down into these flutes and outside of your entry hole in a constant stream. A quick note, you might have noticed that a regular drill does have a hammer setting. While this can be useful for small jobs, regular drills that are 18 to 20 volt simply lack the power necessary for prolonged use on jobs that involve masonry. We definitely recommend stepping it up to a bigger and better drill if you're doing projects that involve masonry. A corded hammer drill is what you're looking for. And if you're looking for something even more intense, like breaking up and chipping concrete, you're looking for the SDS Hammer Drill. You're gonna wanna know about this baby right here. Now that we've talked about the corded hammer drill, let's quickly talk about the SDS hammer drill. The SDS hammer drill has a different chuck than the rotary hammer drill. And as you can see here, it is very important that only these types of bits are used with this machine. These grooves allow for more powerful piston mechanisms that deliver much more force through the bit for faster penetration. SDS hammer drills like these are actually pretty versatile. Here we have settings, so you can have it at rotary, rotary plus impact, or just straight up impact for the most powerful setting. The SDS hammer drill really does it all for rough and tough jobs, but it's not for every job. If you're simply putting up a picture in your home and you have a brick wall, what you're going to want is just the corded hammer drill. And if your fasteners are really small, you could get away with using this drill on a hammer setting. If you're worried about the cost of all these tools, I have some great news for you from Timber, the Tool Library.
Thanks, Josie. Hey folks, if you've got a tiling job to do, there's a couple ways you could go. The first would be the manual route with the chisel and the mallet. And this will work, but it's going to take you a long time. Instead, why not save yourself the trouble and pick up the SDS Hammer Drill? And when you do, ask for the wide, flat bit. This is going to give you at least 3 inches of surface to work with. This is going to make quick work out of that tiling job. Now, you don't need an SDS Hammer Drill every day, but when you do, it's here at the Tool Library.
We've covered a lot of our basic rotary tools already, but there's still some specialty tools that we haven't covered, like our drywall gun. Next week, we'll be getting into the mud and learning about fastening drywall. Would you rent a hammer drill from me? Would you?
No, but I would borrow one. Boom!